On 7 August 2021, Jakob Ingebrigtsen of Norway won a gold medal in the 1500 meters at the 2020 Summer Olympic Games held in 2021 in Tokyo, Japan. And I'm part Norwegian. We got our Norway flag over there. And what was my take on it and how did I watch it? So he won with an Olympic record time of 3 minutes and 28.32 seconds per published results via World Athletics and the broadcast, which was NBC Sport or NBC, United States of America. So this is the room where it happened for us. And I came downstairs. I had stopped watching the Olympic Games like over a week earlier, the broadcasts, unless I was passing through. And I was passing through, so I came down the stairs. And came to the kitchen. And at that point in time, so the arrangement of the house has changed a little bit. So there was a TV over here. So I stood here. This is where I was standing. And there was I drew this, oh, by the way. All right, there was a table. This table over here used to be a TV stand. That was not the TV. So there was this table and this couch. So the table was here with the TV that we don't have anymore. And the couch, that was over here. This table and chairs were not here, and over here, and this vanity thing was over here in the corner. And this wasn't here. And then right here along the half wall were that chair and that chair and that little stand. So that was right here. And so my dad was sitting in one of the chairs and my mom was on the couch. We did not have Kona Dog at that point in time. Kona Dog entered the lives of us in October 2021. And I'm talking about 7 August 2021. So there we go. Chairs were over here, dad was over here, mom was over there with the couch. That was in front of the couch. And I'm standing here and I'm having a snack. And I'm watching TV. I'm watching it because I'm like, I'm eating a snack. I'll see what's on. And they had changed it to the running, and it was Jakob Ingebrigtsen. And I was like, great, another race that my race/ethnicity will lose. And I decided to stick it out. And I was like watching it, and I was like watching him run. And I was just like, this is my take on it. So I was watching and I was like, he's like, the person in front of him who's a Kenya chariot for a bunch of the race, and you know, Ingebrigtsen's like on this guy's heels the whole time, and I'm like watching and I'm going, you know, you need to get in front of that guy. That guy's slower than you. And the end of the race proves that, right? But I was like, he ain't gonna win if he doesn't get out from behind this slower person who's out in front. And so towards the end of the race, he did that. He got out. But I was like frustrated because I was watching and I was like, yeah, me too. At some point, if you want to win, get out and pass this guy. And he did. But yeah, it was you know, a lot of people in race mode just kind of forget about like changing their racing mode, or changing, like they need to change their racing partway through a race because it's not going like how they want, assuming people want to win or achieve a certain time at the Olympic Games kind of thing, like an Olympic record. And so I applauded. I was like, good, Norway won. And, you know, I ran high school and track and field in high school, middle distance. And me and, you know, the Asian female middle distance runner, we were the two slowest people. So either she finished last or I finished last. And so, and Norwegians and Scandinavians in general held the stereotype of being horrible middle distance runners. So it was like, I wagged my imaginary flag for Norway because I didn't get that flag until 2023 this year. Because at least one of us can run middle distance. Go Jakob Ingebrigtsen. So that happened over there. But the mental processes, you know, were right where I'm standing. I was like, there's one person, at least one man who's done it right at the Olympic Games. Adapted during the race. Because it can be so frustrating. So many professional athletes make so many rookie or worse than rookie mistakes, and it's like, I swam summer league for 12 seasons, right? And I watch Olympic swimmers, and I'm like, even none of us made that mistake. That's such a, well, maybe they're not born to be a swimmer. Maybe the sport's not for theirs. And then after I watched it, I went back upstairs to my room. I'm not supposed to eat food up here unless I'm being like super careful, which is why my sweet and savory eats are done at my desk. But yeah. So that if there are any crumbs or spillage or anything, it's on my desk, which is easy to clean up. So you learned a little bit about my living situation and what it's been for, that's over 2 years now. Right, since that fateful day. Oh, and then 2 years later, to the day, 7 August 2023, like as in calendrical years later, to the day my elliptical broke, and I transitioned to road running, and I was like, watch this be Jakob Ingebrigtsen. Having exertion his control over my life, being like, you Norwegian lady, let there be light in your life, you're back to running now. Screw that elliptical. Jakob Ingebrigtsen, if you're watching, you can be my coach, but I want an in-person coach. And if you're feeling really ambitious, make G-Eazy the rapper, or yeah, you could be my dietitian and nutritionist. But that's my take and how I watched the Jakob Ingebrigtsen 1500 meters time of 3:28:32 on 7 August 2023. Or that's the day it was run. But I think that was right here too. Yeah. Happy Friday, 15 September 2023 as of filming. The city of Shoreline, Washington State, United States of America, planet Earth, the original.